Hi guys, quick video for you today on some of the biggest mistakes that I see in my day-to-day job or when people come to us or we speak to people on the phone. Okay, so some of the biggest mistakes. Now this isn't everything, I've just plucked out 5 that I think are important to address. So number 1, think of a triangle. At the top of a triangle, I've written an M, which stands for mindset. Then I've put a T, which stands for training, and an N, which stands for nutrition. Now, when people first come to us and they think about wanting to get in shape or lose weight or whatever, first thing they think of is training. They join a gym. Second thing they think of is, maybe I should eat a little bit better. So they start to look at changing their diet around a little bit. But the third thing most people never even think of, and this is why they struggle time after time after time after time, and they end up yo-yo dieted, is because they're not addressing the mindset, why they actually want to lose weight, why they keep going round in circles, the lifestyle factors that need to be addressed in order to help them make progress. So that's probably the top one there. Training, nutrition and mindset need to be all together. Number 2, people focus too much on fat burning foods. What are the best fat burning foods? Well, there are no fat burning foods. There are some foods that are lower in calories than others. There are some foods that give you more nutrients than others. There are some foods that have a higher thermic effect than others, but there are no specific fat burning foods. It just comes down to the amount of calories that you eat and whether you're in a calorie deficit or not. So in a nutshell, are you eating too many calories? If so, you're not going to lose weight. If you eat slightly less calories than you need, you will lose weight. So it's not a specific food, it's about being consistent about the quantities of food that you're eating. Number 3, people focus too much on which supplements that they can take, which is the best fat burning supplement how do I take a supplement to lose fat from here or here or here? There are no specific supplements other than to give you the very last 1% if you were an athlete, for instance. So again, stop focusing on the very small stuff and focus on the stuff that you need to do consistently, like putting all of this and this together. All right, so don't focus on the supplements, save your money, get your diet and your nutrition right, get your mindset right, get your training right, do that consistently and you will make progress. Number 4 is consistency and discipline. So a lot of people they can stick to a diet for a week and then they're off it. They can do 7 sessions a week every day and then they don't do it. There's no consistency with it. And you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be consistent. And you also have to be disciplined as well. So you may need to say no to a few nights out. You may need to say no to cravings. You may need to say no to hunger signals sometimes. Even if you're stressed or you're tired or you're bored or you're hungry or whatever, you may need to be disciplined and say, well, actually, no, I want to lose weight. I want to get in shape. I'm not going to eat because that's not going to help me get the goals and the results that I want. So these are some of the biggest mistakes that we see. And the very last one, binge and restrict. This is a big one. So a lot of people are too strict to begin with. And eventually they're just going to end up binging because they've been too restrictive. They undereat, which then has a rebounding effect where you overeat and then you feel guilty and then you start the cycle again and then you train more, you eat less and then it's round and round in circles. So what we probably need to do is try increasing the calories a little bit, not be so restrictive, allow ourselves a little bit of the thing that we like, but have a balance with it. And we need to be consistent with it. It's as simple as that. So a lot of things, people are focusing on the wrong stuff. But if we can be aware of this, then we can start to put actions in place and you can start to make progress. Hope that makes sense. Hope that's helpful. Good luck.